This is Tiffany, who works with us at Ramy Spa. What I want to show you today is how to do a great smoky eye. Everyone has a different idea of what does it mean for the eye to be smoky. Does it mean just a little smudged eyeliner? Is it, does it have to be black? Does it have to be like a blackened eye all the way around the eye? What is a smoky eye? So I'm going to show a smoky eye today that's really wearable and easy to do for everyone. Okay, first step, we're going to do a little concealer on you all around the eye. And we have to create the canvas. This is an important step because you want the eye makeup to show up, and people often apply makeup, as I always say, without concealer. They basically just slap on the eye colors like shadows and eyeliner and then wonder why it doesn't look as good as when it's professionally applied. The secret truly is concealer, adding it as a primer and also to just bring the eye forward, get rid of dark circles and redness, makes all the difference. Open your eye, please. Look how highlight that eye looks compared to the other one. Okay, this is really dramatic. The redness is gone, dark circles are gone. You can really see the beautiful shape of her eyes. And you can imagine when you're looking at this, if I applied eyeshadows and eyeliner and so on each of her eyes, how much better it would look on the side with concealer than the side without concealer. So that's a really important step in doing any makeup routine. But since we're focusing on the eyes, it's especially important for this. And after we do the concealer, I'm going to fill in your eyebrows with Miracle Brow, and then we'll set the whole thing with powder. And you have really nice big eyes, so you really need a good frame to fully frame those big eyes. It really makes a big difference for the whole face. And we brush through the Miracle Brow. Look at you. So you can see one side with Miracle Brow and one side without. And what a dramatic difference it makes. It might look a little too dramatic to the audience watching this because Tiffany has no other makeup on. So really right now the focal point is the filled eyebrow on her face. Once we do other makeup, it'll blend in completely and not look quite so severe. The nice thing about Miracle Brow is it really adheres to the skin until you take it off. So you could even go swimming with it on and it will stay put. The less hair you have on your brow, the less you need to brush it through. And actually the color looks really good on you, but we can tone it down with a little bit of powder as we set your concealer with the powder. Close, please. Just go right over the brow. It makes it look more like real eyebrow, too. And your complexion is really beautiful. You really don't need foundation. I could do just the powder over the whole face, but since it's just a liquid powder foundation, I'm going to do just a touch of it. And this is the same feel and finish as a powder, but the coverage of a foundation. So it's a nice compromise. Beautiful. And you'll notice now that we've done the foundation how much your eyes are really popping, like you can really see your eyes. And that's definitely part of doing a smoky eye, is you want the eyes to stand out as much as possible. And here's Tiffany with concealer, foundation, and a little bit of Miracle Brow to fill in her eyebrows. So this is our canvas. We're now ready to begin to do a smoky eye. And I'm going to show you first how to do a smoky eye for daytime. Something very fast, very easy, and very wearable for everybody. And that involves the perfect eye wand. We do the liner on the upper lash line, and you have really strong, big lids, which is a good thing. You can do a really thick line if you wanted to and pull it off really well. Here's Tiffany with one eye lined, and you can see we kind of just went right along the lash line on the upper lash line and extended a little past the outer eye because she also has really big eyes and we want to emphasize the shape. Think Audrey Hepburn, great like Audrey Hepburn type eyes. And I'll do the other side first. I start the liner basically where the eyelashes begin and extend it a little past the outer eye. You could take it in closer if you wanted to. But now keeping it very simple, again, Smoky Eye 101, we're going to open this neutral shadow on the other end of the perfect eye wand and draw it right across the whole eye. The whole eyelid, that is. And take a look at this. One eye with liner and shadow, creating a very smoky effect on her lid. You can blend out, kind of smudge up the liner for an extra smoky effect. You can darken it if you want to, but if you really just want a basic smoky eye, this is a great way to do it. Let's do the other side, and then I'll show you how to make it even more dramatic. Using a pen like this one, like the perfect eye wand, is really the fastest, easiest way to go. Wow, beautiful. This is a very sultry look. I'm going to add a little mascara first to the upper lash line to complete Smoky Eye 101. So this is a very complete look. We did the liner on the upper lash line, the shadow on the lids, and mascara on the upper lash line. This is what I call Smokey Eye 101. It's very basic. These are colors that would work on anyone, from the lightest coloring to the darkest skin tone. If what you have on is 101, we're going to show you now 102. And I recommend this only if your eyes are medium to large size. On a smaller eye, I would keep just Smokey Eye 101 because you want the eyes to look as large as possible. I'm using, again, the perfect eyeliner as close to the rim of your inner eye as possible. So you can show the audience one eye with liner on the lower lash line and one without. And you can see it's becoming a more dramatic look. Okay, and now I'm going to use the same shadow side that I used on the eyelid. And I'm going on the outer half of the eye, right on top of the liner, and smudging it a bit. Ooh. And take a look at that. So now we've got the shadow and the liner on the lower lash line, and that is a true smoky effect. If you want to make it a little more dramatic still, you can do two things. One is take a little more concealer to clean up, under the eye and kind of highlight it. You want to be careful not to go too close to the line because you don't want to wipe away the shadow or the liner by accident. The second thing you can do is add a little bit of mascara to the lower lash line. So I'm going to wipe down the mascara wand a little bit so we don't get too much mascara on the lower lash line. And then look up, please. I'm going to do just a little bit because this is, in fact, a smoky effect. Should be really all around the whole eye. This is a very smoky eye on Tiffany. And now I'm going to show you how to dress it up. If the eyes are smoky, they're obviously the feature most focused on the face because it's drawing all the attention to her eyes, which is great. And we've used kind of matte shadow it's got a very subtle shimmer to it, but it's not shimmery really. So the look is very matte and very smoky and dramatic. You can add shimmer to it if you want to take it into evening. But first I want to show you the makeup you should be wearing on the rest of your face with a smoky eye. One is a neutral blush, like my Alive blush. It's very neutral and glowy. It's not pink, it's not rosy. You don't want to compete with the smoky eye. So we do just a little bit of the Alive blush on the cheeks. You can add a little bit of the Alive onto the crease of her eye for a very glowy effect on the eye, but it's still a smoky eye. And you can see that glowy effect, but it just looks like healthy, natural glow. It doesn't look like she's wearing a lot of makeup. And on the lip, you want to do a nude lip so as not to compete with the eye makeup. If I did a very dramatic lip color on her with the very smoky eyes, it would be way too much. And you could do this with a richer pencil or with a lighter pencil. We're going to do it with a lighter pencil. And the color looks really, really nude on you, but don't let that scare you because we're going to put a little clear gloss on top and it's going to really bring it to life. And then we're going to add the clear Tula gloss, and that's really going to bring this lip color to life. But still light enough that it's not competing with the smoky eye. Take a look at Tiffany. She's got the nude lip and nude blush, a little bit of the blush over the eyes also, and the very smoky eye. So this is a great makeup to wear with a smoky eye as well. You don't want too much color. You don't want to look overly made up. So you want to keep the rest of the face very clean and subdued and nude. And that way the focal point remains on the eyes and you don't look overdone. And I'm going to show you how to take this look into evening in a simple step. We're going to add a little bit of the cream quad to your eye. And you can do like a plum, a silver, a brown color, anything dark and rich, really, across the eyelid. We've just added the dark brown from the Classic Beauty Cream Quad to her eyelid on one eye, and you can see how much more dramatic it looks. So this is a smoky eye for evening now. And I'm going to do the same color on the other eye, and then add a little of the vanilla highlighter under the brow bone. Well, you can also add a little bit to the cheeks, just to give you that really nice glow to the skin. And there you have it. Voila.